And it looks like we are good and ready to go. Got my morning coffee. Got a nice bowl of Cheerios. Great cereal, by the way, guys. I highly recommend. Hey everyone, Ragnamuna here, welcoming you to another episode, another installment, if you will, of Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. It is time. Today we begin West City. We got Citrogen, and each of these particular oh, we got the test course. Oh, this will be nice. I have to go high speed. This is gonna be a nightmare. It's long, but it's like easy. Now I tuned this to where, as you saw there, so that I have better top speed than them, and all I gotta do is keep it up. I do wonder though, how is this gonna handle? That's gonna be one question. I can't wait until the hot days actually stop. Today's October 7th, by the way, and I kind of missed an upload yesterday. Shit. Oh, this is gonna be annoying fast. I've already hit my top speed cap and everything. Good. Yeah, it's a pretty hot day out today. I really gotta think of what I want to talk about. Oh, so for this city, every manufacturer, if you missed the last part, only has one, count 'em, one event. So I've only got to drive 6 cars in the city, but they all require racing mods as well. Watch the next one I pull be like Super Speedway or something. Now you'll notice that I'm miles ahead, not just because, you know, the cars are slow or anything, but because since I tune myself higher, I have a higher top speed than the base of all the other cars. Since they start out at a 4, I went to an 8 so that I upped my top speed to be better than theirs. If anything, I probably should have upped this to a 10 if I'd have known I was going to get a test course. Oh well. I can comfortably sip my coffee doing this. Isn't really good. Watching me go in the racing one and I'll pull test course again. That'd be hilarious. Hold on, mic needs adjusting. There we go. It always feels like my beard hair, if it's never trimmed, it's gonna hit the mic, and I hate that so much. I don't even have that big of a beard. So there you go. My friend's coming to kidnap me tomorrow, so I can have a nice little getaway with her. Older lady. She's a really good friend of really good friend that is the mother of one of my friends from band school, so to speak. We just hit it off a lot because we're both massive RuneScape nuts. Though she's more the casual skilling crowd, I'm more of the get up and go combat kind of guy. But I understand the importance of skilling. Okay, let's upgrade this friggin' Saxo. Let's go with a blue. I'm always ready to go blue. I'm always ready to go blue. Event, Random Racing Style Reno. Okay. Trial Mountain. Decent. Trial Mountain. At the very least, it's not test course. couldn't even think of one that I wanted to make myself for breakfast this morning, so I figured, screw it, I'll go cheap cereal. And this is precisely what I was talking about in, I think, parts 1 or 2 of the manufacturer events. The fact that a lot of cars, if you go to max tune them, when you go to max tune cars, they'll sometimes more than likely just curb stomp the rest of the competition because they're running on the logic of, okay, we're only gonna paint this thing base and give it the upgrades necessary to function. Gotta remember to upload that replay that I wanted to show you guys too. Basically, it was my Lancer, spoiling a bit here. We're gonna ride the wall. I took a Lancer, just a standard Lancer RS, and while I was grinding for some cash to get more of the cars for South City, East City, I ended up in a race against an Audi Le Mans edition, and it was actually the hardest car to defeat on that track. So I was like, this kind of shades of Need for Speed Carbon. But at the same time, I was like, it's probably not going to be interesting because I'm probably going to lose. But lo and behold, with a max-tuned Lancer RS, not race without the racing mod, I ended up beating it, and I was like, wow. So you really don't need much to start grinding cash. I think tuning this thing to 10 was a mistake. Yeah, tuning this thing was definitely a mistake when I went to 10. I should have literally stuck with 8 or 7 for this track. Because I'm not hitting my top speed, and these guys are actually slowly but surely catching me. I mean, I'm gonna win, hopefully. I'd love to win. Yeah, I think that's the turn where I'm able to, like, kind of be like the breakaway. So there you go. Ah, nice. Easy race. Easy life. I need my coffee. Oh, and yeah, I did tune my controller again. Ah. Apologies for, like, drinking while recording. No, not beer. I do not drink beer. Apologies for drinking while I record and stuff, but I have just been... I've been meaning I had to get into this. I had to get some parts going out. I really cranked out because... Again, this is just hobby, but I wanna kind of keep up in a good, timely manner for this. After I record today, I'm probably gonna do a mass upload tomorrow, since I won't be in my house, obviously, and I have 2 laptops. All right, where are you? All right, time for Renault. And I don't know if I showed this on camera, so I'll go ahead and show it on now. But I love how every car company basically has their own supercar to buy. I mean, look at this, an 800 horsepower minivan. This is what you want your wife driving to the grocery store. Hurry back! God, I kind of want to see how that handles, because it looks like a freaking funny as hell. Ooh, high speed ring. High-speed ring, hell yeah. Nice, easy, and fast track, too. Ooh, you sound like you're ready to go. got some speed going here. 6 speed? Oh shit, we gotta... Okay, I was about to talk bad things about the... Whoa, okay, hang on. I am gonna talk bad things about this clear. This thing doesn't have grip at high speeds. Oh god. One thing that irks me about Gran Turismo cars when they don't have grip. At the very least, though, this looks like a nice sprinting car. Oh, like this mildly surprised me. That's the fun thing. I've never driven like more than half the cars in this. I've probably only driven about half the cars. Oh no, you don't, sir. No. I've only driven like half the cars in this game, so it's like I'm actually mildly interested in seeing how these cars can get tuned for the very end, you know? Yeah, this thing loses grip. I think this thing is in the same boat as the 4GT with oversteering and or understeering. And if you brake too hard, that's when it loses control as well. I have to learn how to pump the gas with this thing. If I might talk Need for Speed for a moment, I remember when Razor sort of calls you out for having like a terrible... He says pump gasket car. I always thought he said pump gas kits. Like 3 words, but no, he says pump gasket, 2 words. So I was like, why is he talking about gas stations? I was stupid. I was stupid. No, I still am stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. Now if only it gripped better. Good lord. Like, this thing is just terrible. Tune. Racing mod. Let's see what we got here. Let's go golden today. Supposed to change Route 5. Might be a mistake hitting up to 11, but this thing apparently has the acceleration, so I'm definitely tuning this higher up. I might play around with this Clio more in arcade mode, just for shits and giggles. We got the wrong one, damn it. Thankfully, I now know this track forwards, backwards, and sideways and how I'm supposed to handle it. This thing has no handling. Jesus. Mainly from... This kind of sounds like the Escudo, too. Mainly because I did 50 laps, and I had to, like, figure out what the best course of action was. And I started, like... Because I did, like, a lot of things you should never do in a real, like, simulated racing environment, like hugging the walls and just crashing left and right, being as reckless as possible, I got a couple of laps that were, like, sub 104. And normally, in the Escudo, if you were doing it, like, you know, driving properly and whatnot, you'd get around, I think, sub 108 laps? I mean, this is a car... Excuse me. This is a car that spins out, so I really don't want to show off that particular route with this. Maybe if I pull like the Lancer or something over in just in a car that has grip. 11 was just enough. Seems to have better grip now that I'm doing this with the racing mod. I don't mind the Clio. This is a pretty fun car. Pretty fun indeed. I hope the other remaining cars I gotta drive in this particular section of the city are better. Not even better, but like this car with more grip. That's all I ask. On my luck, I am not going to get that. Remember when I raced the Audi here, and I thought I was gonna lose the race because I was like, "Hey, what's that sound coming from behind me?" And I just looked back. I feel like if I were to over-exaggerate that, I'd been like, "Oh!" Something like that. I probably raped your ears, apologies. There we go. That's the Clio. Not a bad car, if I do say so myself. I came this close into seeping into my controller. Jesus Christ. 16 minutes. Do I dare do another set of races? Answer, you better believe it. I believe next is Alfa Romeo. I wish there was a faster way to scroll down. Yeah, the Alpha 156. I could tell that by the text. So if we're going to talk about Need for Speed Carbon, here we go. We got the Alfa Romeo lineup. I don't know what car you get in, I think it's the 155 you get to drive in there. Oh, not Grand Valley. No. Anything but Grand Valley. Oh, they gave us the full track, too. God damn it. Why? I also found out from their lyrics, it wasn't Lena Simone I was thinking of. It was Nina Simone. So there you go. Oh, and I'm even driving it in reverse. As if it couldn't get any worse. Oh, it could get worse. This car better have some freaking grip. Oh, you're a 6-speed. I saw that shift down at the corner of my eye. You're a 6-speed car, aren't you, Alpha? Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, now all of a sudden I am a fan of the 155. No, this is a 56. Damn it! Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this car now. I think 8 isn't fine enough tuning. I might tune it up to 9 just for, maybe even 10, all depending on how the racing mod handles. Well, I don't even know how the racing mod's going to handle, so I suppose I'll be doing it blind. I just thought of this track as like a marathon track. I think you have to race this. I think you have to race this particular track and not on 99 laps in endurance mode. And I just gotta say, Jesus Christ! And there's like no trickery that you can do like you can in Special Stage Route 5. You're doing 2-minute laps 99 times. That's gonna be more than 2 hours. Way more than 2 hours. If it's not this, I know there's one track you race that you have to do 99 times. I can't remember which one though. Not that I'm doing it on my real file anyways, because fuck that. I don't even give a shit about those particular cars that are winnable. The only one I care about that's winnable in endurance mode is the Special Stage Route 5 car. And that's basically the amount of time that elapses when I'm doing a grind for the GT Toyota road version. I just pit every 10 laps for safety. This thing's a beauty. Team Exotic. When you first play, here's a question. I know I spout now Need for Speed crap, but whenever you played Need for Speed Carbon your first time, which car did you pick? Because for me, it was the RX-8 because it was a freaking Mazda, and I was a fan of Mazdas. Little did I realize the tuners would actually be the slowest cars in the game. But they have the best grip. That's why they're so much fun to race with. The exotics just have shit handling. Well, unless of course you're talking about the BMW M3 GTR, which is basically the ultimate car of the game. Because despite it having pretty shit handling and whatnot, rather despite it being advertised as an exotic, I was like, oh god, this thing won't have any handling. No, it's an exotic, but it plays just like a tuner. Its max speed's 200 miles an hour, which is good enough for most events. I need to boot up the game again just so that I can listen to the rock soundtrack, because I'm trying to think of which of the muscle car soundtracks is my favorite right now. I know Kiss by Hurricane is really good, but there's another one that's in my head. Funny enough, apparently Yumi's actress in Carbon was apparently some kind of music creator of some sort, because the song that plays for her bio is one she composed herself. Hey, sub 2 minute lap, not bad. Okay, Alpha 156, you're not terrible. Oh my god, that was like a 4-minute race though. Jesus Christ, Alpha. Not Alpha, but, Jesus Christ game. That's particularly the kind of tracks I want to avoid, thanks. Okay, time to racing mod this. And before it can't be racing modded. Ah, blue and gold. Solid choice. Representing the mighty Clarion University. Then again, I think it's the wrong shade of blue. Okay, that's... Don't know. Honestly, I don't know if that's better. Honestly, don't know if Rome Knight's better than, well, we're about to find out. This is one of them tracks that's, like, really rarely raced. I don't think there's a single event in the game that makes you race on Rome Knight. Imagine though if this game actually came packed with Porsche cars. Spoiler alert, they don't. There's no Porsche in this game, which means you can't drive a Carrera GT. The Fiends. And despite how it says Rome Knight, this is a completely different track. Oh, that's a course fail. Kinda not practiced up on this course because I haven't raced it that much. There's probably not been a single time in the game where I've raced this track on camera. If there was, I'm sure as hell can't remember. Oh, Nikes. Or as my brother would say, holy smokes. Wow, really didn't shift me out of third gear for that? Man. Well, there's a pit, so... Actually, now that I think about it, does every track come with a pit, or only the ones that are using endurance? Okay, this isn't much better. I saw that lap time, 148. But that might be because I'm not taking enough risks. Like that. And that. And that. Okay, this track isn't as bad as I thought. I was just braking like a dumbass. Well, it is a nighttime track, and I'm driving an Alfa Romeo, the starter car of the game. Someone in the comments throw up some good Carbon soundtrack, please. Like Dynamite. What do you think? Bounce? Sounds like a good one. And again, for exotics, unfortunately, Sway Hyperwars also counts for exotics, though it fits because Darius' car is an Audi, which is classified as an exotic in game. Kind of a shame that you can't have an Audi to customize. That's the one thing I don't like if they give you a bonus car in the game that's not available in-game via purchase or whatnot. You just can't customize it. It's like, bitch, we want to play with our own paint jobs and stuff like that. You gave us auto sculpt, for God's sake. Let us use it. This track is brutal, though, in the license tests. Mainly because I don't know the route. There we go. At 6. Not a bad car, if I do say so myself. And with that, I am going to... Well, I'm going to do something if the 2, 3, 4... Find myself the next car. Here we go, the Pidgeot 106. Save state. Because I'm done for this particular session. Next time we meet, we're going to finish off West City. This is Ragnarman signing out. You guys have a great night. Thank you for watching. Take care.